Hello everyone, Lallie Napier yet again, out in the woods, doing my woodsy thing, enjoying the time with the trees. There are so many people out this weekend. I haven't seen this many people in one place in a long time. If we weren't like at least 6 feet apart, there would be a problem going on, I swear. And lots of bugs out. Oof, it's hot and it's beautiful. Anyways, so today I want to talk to you about how you express your disorder to people who ask you about it. I was in the grocery store recently, and the cashier and I, Riley, were having a communication about how difficult online schooling is. And he was asking what I was studying, and I said, concepts in mental health. Right now I'm doing aspects of aging, which is all about gerontology. And he was just like, whoa, that sounds heavy. And I said, well, it's worth it because 7 years ago I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. And a gentleman who was behind me in line, and he was quite a distance back, but he heard what I said, and he said, oh, you're bipolar. And I said, yes, I am. Oh, my son is bipolar. What does it mean? He was diagnosed years and years ago. He tried to kill himself, and he took me through his entire history with his son and his behavioral issues. And I said, yeah, that sounds pretty much like my life until I got my diagnosis. And he said, well, he took medicine, and the gentleman had a bit of an Italian accent. So he took his medicine, and then he got better, and so he stopped taking his medicine. And I said, that happens a lot. You have to keep taking your medicine because it's not about feeling better, it's about staying better. And that's the difference. So he needs a psychiatrist, he needs a counselor, he needs a therapist, he needs somebody to talk to, his pastor. He needs somebody who can help keep him taking his medication every single day and talking about the experiences that he has had. Because all of your previous experiences, previous to diagnosis, will affect everything that happens now, your thought process, your ability to cope, all of those things. So you need help processing all the stuff that came before and integrating it into who you are now. Now, I said this in much simpler language, of course, because I was in the grocery store and I just wanted to get the heck out of there. It's a weird experience shopping these days. So, but when this gentleman asked me what bipolar disorder was like, I said, all of your emotions are so strong that you can't deal with them. You can't feel them because it's too much. It's overwhelming. You get overwhelmed. The slightest happy thing. I remember being a girl and I started crying because someone in grade 1 complimented me on my haircut. Okay? Hey, I really like your hair. And that's exactly how it happened. And she didn't talk to me again after that because I was nuts. But this is what I'm talking about. You feel your emotions so strongly that they need an alternate exit from your body. Sometimes that's drinking. Sometimes it's lashing out. Sometimes it's violence. Sometimes it's drugs. Sometimes it's depression. Sometimes it's mania. Sometimes, it happens any way it possibly can. But if you think about it, a normal emotion would be, or the average emotion would be a ball. It travels from point A to point B, and then sits in point B and waits to travel again, okay? With people with bipolar disorder specifically, it's more like a Sputnik. It sort of dances and wiggles around all over the place before it finally comes to its resting place, which is nowhere near where it's supposed to go. So that's kind of what it feels like to have bipolar disorder. It is, it's complicated and it's difficult, and for every single person it's different, but there are still similarities. I can't tell you about anxiety. I know people who have severe anxiety, and anxiety is a symptom of bipolar disorder as well. But I don't know what it's like to have anxiety specifically, or only anxiety. I don't know what it's like to have only depression. I have depression that is exacerbated by bipolar disorder. I have anxiety that is exacerbated by bipolar disorder. So I still feel things very differently, but with the help of medication and the training of my psychiatrist and doing exercises and things like that, I'm able to maintain a balance in between emotional effects, emotional happenings. I'm able to, because I'm starting from a place of balance, I have the little bit of give to be able to stretch one way or stretch the other way, whichever way I need to go in order to get back to the balance. Gosh, I hope that made sense. Anyways, I'm going to get back to my wonderful walk. I've got raspberries. Looking forward to my raspberries because I love my raspberries. Beyond that, just as always, keep taking care of yourself and each other.